Hello students, I hope you all are fit and fine. So I am giving you recap of textbook exercise of chapter 13, motion and time. Question number 1 is classify the following as motion along a straight line, circular or oscillatory motion. So students, you know what is straight line motion, what is circular motion and what is oscillatory motion. First is motion of your hands while running. Motion of a horse pulling cart on a straight line road. First motion of your hands while running. It means your hands to and fro movement is there. It means it is repeating its movement in fixed interval of time. Second is motion of a horse pulling a cart on a straight line. It means it is going straight line. Now motion of a child in a merry-go-round. Merry-go-round, you know students, merry-go-round move circular motion. Now motion of a child on a seesaw. Again it is to and fro movement. It repeats its movement in fixed interval of time. Fifth is motion of the hammer of an electric bell. That is also a to and fro movement. And motion of a train on a straight bridge. It is again straight motion. So first motion of your hands while running, oscillatory motion. Motion of a horse pulling cart on a straight line motion. Motion of a child in a merry-go-round, circular motion. Motion of a child on a seesaw, again oscillatory motion. It repeats its movement in fixed interval of time, that is oscillatory motion. Now motion of the hammer of an electric bell, that is also repeat its motion in fixed interval of time, to and fro movement. So that is also oscillatory motion. Now motion of a train on a straight bridge, going straight, it means straight line motion. Now question number 2, which of the following are not correct? So the basic unit of time is second. Basic unit of time is second. It's true. Second, every object moves with a constant speed. So that is not correct because some object moved with not constant speed. Now third, distance between two cities is measured in kilometer. That is also correct. Now the time period of a given pendulum is not constant, that is constant, oscillatory motion. So that is constant, true. Now fifth, the speed of a train is expressed in meter per hour, that is false because speed of the train expressed always in kilometer per hour. Here third sentence only there. Distance between two cities is measured in kilometers. So here speed of the train is expressed in kilometer per hour. So this sentence is wrong. So which are not correct? Second sentence, every object moves with a constant speed. And fifth sentence, the speed of a train is expressed in meter per hour. These two sentences are not correct. Now question number 3. A simple pendulum takes 32 seconds to complete 20 oscillations. What is the time period of the pendulum? So here pendulum complete 20 oscillations in 32 seconds. It means time taken for 20 oscillations, we can write here 32 seconds. So what is the time period of the pendulum? Time period of the pendulum, it means time taken for one oscillations by pendulum. So time taken for one oscillation is equal to 32 total time covered for 20 oscillations. So 32 seconds upon 20 total oscillations. So time period here 1.6 second. Now question number 4. The distance between two stations is 240 km. A train takes 4 hours to cover this distance. Calculate the speed of the train. First, distance covered by train 240 km. And how much train takes time to cover this 240 km? 4 hours. So time taken by the train is 4 hours. So what calculates the speed of the train? It means we have to calculate the speed of the train. So first we'll write the formula of speed. Speed is equal to distance upon time. So distance is 240 km and time is 4 hours. So 4 6 are 24. So and 0, so 60 km per hour. Speed of the train is 60 km per hour. Now question number 5. The odometer of a car reads 57,321 km when the clock shows the time 8:30 a.m. What is the distance moved by the car if at 8:50 a.m. the odometer reading has changed to 57,336 km, and calculate the speed of the car in kilometer per minute during this time and express the speed in kilometer per hour also. Okay, so first odometer reading at 8:30, 57,321 km. Then again odometer reading at 8:50 a.m. 57,336 km. Now what is the distance travel? So we'll minus 57,336 minus 57,321 km. So 15 km car run. Now time taken 8:50 minus 8:30 a.m. It means during 20 minutes. So now what is the formula of speed? Again speed is equal to distance upon time. So distance 15 km and time taken to 20 minutes. So 15 km upon 20 minutes is equal to 0.75 km per minute, because here 20 minute is there, that's why here we will write unit kilometer per minute. So 0.75 km per minute. Now speed in kilometer per hour. So 0.75 km, again 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 1 upon 60 hour, because 1 minute is equal to 1 upon 60 hour. So 0.75 multiplied by 60 km per hour, it means 45 km per hour. Now question number 6. Salma takes 15 minutes from her house to reach her school on a bicycle. If the bicycle has a speed of 2 meters per second, calculate the distance between her house and the school. So here also distance we have to calculate. We know speed and time. So speed is equal to 2 meters per second and time is given 15 minutes. If we convert 15 minutes into second, so 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 15 minutes is equal to 15 multiplied by 60 seconds. So 900 seconds total. Now distance. Formula of distance. Distance is equal to speed into time. Speed is equal to 2 meters per second and time 900 seconds. Now is equal to 9 2s are 18. So 1800 meters. Second here cancel. So only 1800 meter. Now this meter will convert into kilometer. So 1800 upon 1000 kilometer. So here 1.8 kilometer. So distance covered. So the distance between her house and school is 1.8 kilometer. Now question number 7. Show the shape of the distance time graph for the motion in the following cases. First case is a car moving with a constant speed, and second, a car parked on a side roads. It means car moving a constant speed. So as I told you, when car or any vehicle move in a constant speed, always you will get the straight graph. And a car parked on a side road, it means no distance. It parked only. It means distance covered by the car is 0. So it means car moving with a constant speed, you will draw the distance time graph straight line. And a car parked on a side road, you will not mention any distance. It means 0. Speed is 0. Now question number 8. Which of the following relation is correct? First, speed is equal to distance into time. Is it correct? What is the formula of speed? Speed is equal to distance upon time. Speed is equal to time upon distance. Or speed is equal to 1 upon distance into time. Which one is correct? Yes, formula of speed. Speed is equal to distance upon time. That is correct. Now question number 9. The basic unit of speed is. Basic unit of speed. Options are first, kilometer per minute, meter per minute, 15 kilometer and meter per second. Which is the correct option? Meter per second is the correct option. Now question number 10. A car moves with speed of 40 km per hour for 15 minutes and then with a speed of 60 km per hour for the next 15 minutes. So the total distance covered by the car is, and the options are 100 km, 25 km, 15 km and 10 km. Okay, so first we'll check answer. Distance traveled in first 15 minutes. First 15 minutes. So formula of distance is equal to speed into time. Speed is 40 km per hour and time is 15 minutes. So 40 into 15. 40 km into now 40 km upon hour and 15 upon 60 hour, because 15 minutes are given. So here will convert into hour. 15 upon 60 hour is equal to here 0 0 cut. So is equal to 10 km. Now distance travel in another 15 minutes. So again formula of distance is speed into time. Speed is 60 km per hour and time is 15 minutes. Again same 60 into 50 upon 60. 60 cut, then only 15 km left. Now total distance will calculate. So total distance in first 15 minutes 10 km it covered, and in second 15 minutes it covered 15 km. So 10 plus 15 is equal to total distance covered by the car is 25 km. Now question number 11. Suppose the two photographs shown in figure A and figure B had been taken at the interval of 10 seconds. If a distance of 100 meter is shown by 1 centimeter in this photograph, calculate the speed of the blue car. So vehicle moving in the same direction on a road and position of the vehicle shown in previous figure. So after some time, so again speed is equal to 100 meter per 10 second here given. 100 meter per 10 second, again will cut 0 0, then only 10 meter per second is the right answer. Now question 12. Figure shows the distance time graph for the motion of two vehicles A and B. Which one of them is moving faster? See here two vehicles are given A and B. See, I told you that on x-axis will take time and y-axis will take distance. See, in lesser time, vehicle move faster is A. So, answer is A. A is the vehicle which move faster than B. Question number 13. Which of the following distance time graph shows a truck moving at the speed which is not constant? And once again I am telling you, if the distance time graph is a straight line, it indicates that the object is moving with a constant speed. And if the speed of the object keeps changing, the graph can be of any shape. So which graph shows that speed of the vehicle is not constant? Third one. So answer is 3. Third graph shows that truck moving at the speed which is not constant. So here your exercise of chapter number 13 is completed. Now we'll meet you soon with next chapter. All the best, students, for your exam. Thank you.